Good morning, students. Today I will start your inorganic chapter, sulfuric acid. All of you know that molecular formula of sulfuric acid is H2SO4. This is a dibasic acid. Dibasic means two hydronium ions are formed. When sulfuric acid dissolved in water, two hydronium ions are formed. And if it can be diluted means whenever you just dissolve in water, it will be diluted. That acid is known as the dilute sulfuric acid. Relative molecular mass H2. H2 means 2 into H plus S plus 4 into O. If you substitute the value, hydrogen is 1, sulfur 32, oxygen 16, it will be 2 plus 32 plus 64 equal to 98. That means molecular mass is 98 gram. In our chemical bonding chapter, covalent bond, there is no sulfuric acid, but sulfuric acid is a chapter. That is why question can be said, write the structure of sulfuric acid. There is no need to show the bond formation, leave structure. Only you write the structure. How do you write a structure? H, single bond O, single bond S, single bond O, single bond H. In top and bottom, coordinate bond O. In top and bottom, there will be coordinate bond O. Now, we will just start the preparation of sulfuric acid. How do you prepare sulfuric acid? You know, in acid rain, sulfur dioxide is a pollutant. Sulfur dioxide reacts with water in presence of oxygen. Sulfuric acid is formed. Equation 2SO2 plus 2H2O plus O2 gives that 2H2SO4. And similarly, sulfur dioxide reacts with water in presence of chlorine. Sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid is formed. SO2 plus 2H2O plus Cl2 gives that H2SO4 plus 2HCl. Same reaction, halide reaction, SO2 plus 2H2O plus Br2 gives that H2SO4 plus 2HBr. Now, sulfur can react with nitric acid. Sulfuric acid is formed. That sulfur can react with nitric acid S plus 6HNO3 gives that H2SO4 plus 6NO2 plus 2H2O. By dissolving sulfuryl chloride in water, sulfuric acid is formed. That sulfuryl chloride SO2Cl2 plus 2H2O gives that H2SO4 plus 2HCl. Now, contact process, manufacturing of sulfuric acid. Contact process to the manufacturing of sulfuric acid, diagram is not needed. There is no need of diagram, only the part. First step, sulfur dioxide is produced by roasting metallic sulfide, roasting of metallic sulfide. 4FeS2 plus 11H2O gives that 2Fe2O3 plus 8SO2. Or we can say directly by burning of Lewisiana sulfur, that is 99.5% pure. Lewisiana sulfur is 99.5% pure sulfur. Burn in presence of oxygen. Burning means oxygen, in presence of oxygen. S plus O2 gives that SO2. First state, sulfur dioxide is formed. Two process I told you. One of the process is roasting of metallic sulfide. Metallic sulfide means I just took that iron sulfide. Second, I told you S plus O2. And then purification is required. The mixture of sulfur dioxide and air contains various impurity which must be removed. If you don't remove, then what will be happen? That impurity will be there. The mixture is passed through a purifier called the electric precipitator. And then or the water scrubber, no, or arsenic purifier, wherever impurities are removed. Now third step, 2SO2 plus O2 in presence of a catalyst vanadium pentoxide at a temperature of 450 degrees C, and sulfur trioxide is formed. 2SO2 plus O2, reversible sign, on top V2O5, bottom 450 degrees C, product is 2SO3. Since the reaction is highly exothermic, the catalyst is heated only the beginning to about 450 degrees C. The temperature is maintained by the heat evolved during the reaction. Now, in absorption tower, sulfur trioxide react with sulfuric acid, oleum is formed. Sulfur trioxide SO3 in presence of sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4, that concentration of sulfuric acid must be 98%. We have to prepare sulfuric acid and we are using sulfuric acid. SO3, but quantity is less. By using of less quantity, we can get the more quantity. SO3 plus H2SO4 gives the H2S2O7, that is oleum. And pyrosulfuric acid. Oleum, other name is pyrosulfuric acid. Now, we have to dilution, It is diluted in dilution tank by adding calculated amount of water, obtained sulfuric acid. H2S2O7 plus H2O gives them 2H2SO4. Since sulfur trioxide does not dissolve in water satisfactorily and give a lot of heat and forms misty droplets of sulfuric acid, it is not directly absorbed by water. Right. Now we are coming to that next of the part. That part of we will start the properties of sulfuric acid. Physical properties of sulfuric acid. Pure sulfuric acid is colorless, odorless. Taste is slightly sour in taste. Slightly sour because acidic in nature. Pure acid density is 1.85 gram per cc, centimeter cube. That is 1.85 gram per cc is more than the 1 gram per centimeter cube. That means density of sulfuric acid is more than the density of water. Boiling point. I told you previously also. There is no need to learn, but 338 degree. Melting point, 10 pure sulfuric acid, melting point is 10.4 degrees C. Solubility, it is highly soluble in water. Conductivity, pure acid is non-conductor, but dilute acid is good conductor of electricity. No. Physiological nature. Concentrated acid is highly explosive in nature, by corrosive, highly corrosive in nature. It can damage your skin, and that skin will be black. In nitric acid, your skin will be yellow because that nitric acid reacts with the what protein part of your body cell, and that color will be yellow. But sulfuric, if your skin is damaged by sulfuric acid, that part will be completely black, not yellow color. Now we are coming to the chemical properties of sulfuric acid. Chemical properties, first chemical property is converted into the hydronium ion, H2SO4 plus H2O, reversible sign, H3O plus, HSO4 minus. This H3O plus, HSO4 minus, and once more HSO4 minus plus H2O gives that H3O plus, SO4 2 minus. It consists of two stages. This reaction I told you in two stages, two hydronium ion is formed. That is why it is dibasic acid. How do you dilute sulfuric acid? Water is never poured in the acid. Always you pour acid in water, drop by drop. Previous class also it may be I told you. Now, metals react with sulfuric acid to form hydrogen gas and metallic sulfate, as like as Mg plus H2SO4 gives that MgSO4 plus H2. Fe plus H2SO4 gives that FeSO4 plus H2. You know the lab preparation of hydrogen gas. Gradated zinc react with sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid, hydrogen gas is formed. Zn plus H2SO4 gives that ZnSO4 plus H2. Noble metals like gold and platinum do not react with sulfuric acid under any condition. Noble metals, I told you two noble metals name I just told you, that is the gold and platinum. They never react with sulfuric acid. How do you neutralize? That means neutralization reaction. You know the neutralization. Base plus acid gives that salt and water. Base I am taking copper oxide plus sulfuric acid H2SO. Product is CuSO4 plus H2O. Suppose base I am taking the strong base alkali NaOH plus H2SO4. Product is NaHSO4 plus H2O. NaHSO4 plus H2O. If 2NaOH plus H2SO4 gives that Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Now, if you will take ferrous oxide, iron 2 oxide, on that condition, FeO plus H2SO4 gives that FeSO4 plus H2O. No. Now, it liberates carbon dioxide and bicarbonate also. When it will react with carbonate or bicarbonate, metallic carbonate or metallic bicarbonate. Suppose one reaction I am telling you. Sodium carbonate, Na2CO3 plus H2SO4 gives that Na2SO4 plus H2O plus CO2. Now, if I will take sodium bicarbonate, 2NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate, react with sulfuric acid. If bicarbonate, then product will be plus H2SO4, product will be sulfate, Na2SO4 plus 2H2O plus 2CO2. Because carbonate is there, that is why carbon dioxide gas will evolve. And you know the carbon dioxide gas that turns lime water milky. That turns lime water milky. That will be your observation. Unnecessarily don't write. If reaction is there, what happens is there, only you write the reaction. Potassium bicarbonate, 2KHCO3 plus H2SO4 gives that K2SO4 plus 2H2O plus 2CO2. In this case also you got the carbon dioxide. If carbonate, any metallic carbonate and bicarbonate react with sulfuric acid, then product will be the metallic sulfate, water and carbon dioxide gas. Mechanism of the reaction: carbonate or bicarbonate reacts with sulfuric acid, gives the salt, metallic salt. Metallic salty, that is metallic sulfate plus water plus carbon dioxide gas. If you take sulfide, metallic sulfide, then what will happen? Hydrogen sulfide gas is formed. That gas having the too much pungent suffocating aspect, hydrogen sulfide gas. And I can give you an example. That example is sodium sulfide react with sulfuric acid, hydrogen sulfide gas is formed. Na2S plus H2SO4 gives that Na2SO4 plus H2S, hydrogen sulfide gas. And hydrogen sulfide gas, hydrogen is 1, that is 2 plus 32, that will be 34. 34 divided by 2, that will be 34 divided by 2, it will be 17. That means we can say it's what if you compare with air, if you compare with air, that means vapor density is 14.4. Hydrogen sulfide vapor density is 70. That means hydrogen sulfide is heavier than air. Suppose you can say, sir, if I will take zinc sulfide, definitely you can take. Zinc sulfide is available in the lab. You can take the zinc sulfide, you can react with sulfuric acid. Once more, you will get hydrogen sulfide gas. ZnS plus H2SO4 gives that ZnSO4. If you take Zn, then that means ZnSO4 plus H2S. Now we are coming to the sulfite ion. Sulfite, that means sodium sulfide or sodium bisulfide. They can react with sulfuric acid. Sodium sulfide means Na2SO3 plus sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Bisulfide, in spite of that, product is not bisulfide. Product is very different. Product will be sulfate and sulfur dioxide gas will form. Sulfur dioxide gas will form. Na2SO3 plus H2SO4 gives that Na2SO4 plus H2O plus SO2. 2NaHSO4 plus H2SO4 gives that Na2SO4 plus 2H2O plus 2SO2. Now we are coming to the salt. What salt? That salt react with acid. What will we have? Sodium chloride is a normal salt, common salt. React with acid. NaCl plus H2SO4 gives that NaHSO4 plus HCl. If you will take potassium chloride, same reaction will be there. KCl plus H2SO4, KHSO4 plus HCl. If you will take nitrate, suppose sodium nitrate, NaNO3, on that condition nitrogen dioxide is formed. Brownish yellow color of nitrogen dioxide is formed. Suppose Na2NO3 plus H2SO4 gives that NaHSO4 plus HNO3. You can write. You can convert that. That means in this case nitric acid is there, HNO3. Now next part, just we'll start. That next part is HN oxidizing agent. HN oxidizing agent, sulfur dioxide is an oxidizing agent. How? Because nascent oxygen is formed. How this reaction is possible? Decomposition of sulfuric acid in presence of heat, H2SO4 gives that delta sign, H2O plus SO2 plus nascent oxygen. Nascent oxygen means oxygen is in third bracket. Oxygen is in third bracket. Nascent oxygen oxides non-metals, metals and inorganic compounds. Non-metals, I can give you the 3 examples of non-metals. That examples are the sulfur, carbon and phosphorus. Sulfur, carbon and phosphorus reaction, I will tell you. Carbon react with sulfuric acid. Carbon dioxide gas and sulfur dioxide gas is formed. C plus 2H2SO4 gives that CO2 plus 2H2O plus 2SO2. Similarly, S plus H2SO4 gives that 2SO2 plus 3SO2 plus 2H2O. But when phosphorus reacts with sulfuric acid, 2P plus 5H2SO4 gives that 2H3PO4 plus 2H2O plus SO2. Other metals are, I can tell you other metals, that is copper. Copper reacts with sulfuric acid, Cu plus 2H2SO4 gives that CSO4 plus 2H2O plus SO2. Similarly, if I will take Zn plus H2SO4, you know that ZnSO4 plus H2. But Zn plus 2H2SO4 gives that ZnSO4 plus 2H2O plus SO2. In this place, quantity of sulfuric acid is more. And that is why we are not using concentrated sulfuric acid in the lab preparation of hydrogen gas. We are using the dilute sulfuric acid in the lab preparation of hydrogen gas, grated zinc and dilute sulfuric acid, Zn plus H2SO4 gives that ZnSO4 plus H2. Similarly, now we are coming to the next part of this, that is as a dehydrating agent. Dehydrating agent. How H2SO4 has the great affinity with water. It readily removes elements of water from other compounds. That is why it is a dehydrating agent. Organic acid, I can give you example related to the organic acid and organic compounds. First example of organic acid is the formic acid. All of you know that formic acid, HCOOH, gives that in presence of conc sulfuric acid on the top of the arrow you write conc H2SO4, CO plus H2O. This CO, carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas. All of you know regarding that, in our blood circulation, oxyhemoglobin converted into the carboxyhemoglobin, carbon monoxide. That means this reaction is dangerous. Whenever you will do this reaction in the lab, on that time, you must be careful. Suppose if I give you oxalic acid, COOH2, in presence of conc sulfuric acid, on the arrow, conc sulfuric acid, formation is CO plus CO2 plus H2O. There are two gases, CO, carbon monoxide, as well as the CO2, carbon dioxide. I am giving you ethanol, ethyl alcohol. No, our lab reagent, ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH, react with conc sulfuric acid at a temperature of 170 degree, that ethylene is formed. Ethylene means C2H4 is formed. Other name of ethylene is ethene gas. Ethylene is ethene gas. C2H5 gives that on the top conc H2SO4, at the bottom 170 degree C, product is C2H4 plus H2O. Some of the times just if you add sulfuric acid in sugar, no, yeah, glucose, suppose glucose I am taking, C6H12O6 plus H2SO4, in presence of conc sulfuric acid, carbon is formed, 6C plus H2O, black color. So that glucose will convert it into the black color of carbon. That black color is the allotrope of carbon. If I will give, suppose normally if you don't have glucose, you can take sugar. Sugar formula, all of you know that, C12H22O11. Add sulfuric acid, conc sulfuric acid, not dilute sulfuric acid. Conc sulfuric acid, sugar charcoal will be formed. And that sugar charcoal formula is 12C plus H2O. 12C, this is in the solid form, and H2O is in the liquid form. So we can filter that. That's sugar charcoal. And cheering sound, you can just perceive cheering sound. No. Now, difference between the dilute and concentrated. Dilute sulfuric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. Acid, there are two parts. If the pure form of acid, 99.5%, that is the pure sulfuric acid. If you add water, if you add water, that means don't add water in the acid. Always you add acid in the water in dilution time, then dilute acid is formed. Then I can just, first of all, first point I will tell you regarding the dilute, second I will tell you regarding the concentrated acid. It ionize to great extent, so behave as a strong acid. You are very surprised. Dilute acid is the strong acid and sulfuric concentrated is the weak acid. Yes, dilution, when you dilute the acid, their strongness increases. Dilute acid is the strong electrolyte, but concentrated sulfuric is non-electrolyte or weak electrolyte. It cannot act as a oxidizing agent. Who? Dilute acid do not work as an oxidizing agent, but conc sulfuric acid acts as an oxidizing agent. Last point, dilute sulfuric acid cannot be used as a drying or dehydrating agent, neither a drying agent nor a dehydrating agent. But concentrated sulfuric acid is used as a drying agent as well as dehydrating agent. Right? And then we will start the uses of sulfuric acid. Last part of this sulfuric acid. Uses of it is used in the preparation of halogen. Halogen means chlorine, bromine, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, sulfur dioxide, etc. It is used in the extraction of the metal from metallurgy. Metal from metallurgy. Remove metallic impurities like oxides and carbonates from the surface of metals. If one of the metals having the surface is carbonate, oxides, that is looking like dull. Dull, that means appearance is dull, not bright. If you use sulfuric acid, that can be removed. And if it will be removed, then brightness will come. It is used in the manufacturing of the fertilizer. That fertilizer is ammonium sulfate, NH4 whole 2 SO4, ammonium sulfate. Superphosphate of lime, CaH2PO4 plus CaSO4. It is used in the manufacturing of dyes and drugs. Artificial fiber. It is used to manufacturing of artificial fiber. Artificial fibers are the rayon, nylon. No. It is thus used in the preparation, manufacturing of TNT, trinitrotoluene. Explosive, that is explosive in nature. And trinitroglycerin, trinitrotoluene is TNT, trinitroglycerin, C3H5O3, NO2 whole 3. There is no need to learn this formula. It is used to manufacturing of the acid. That acids are the nitric acid, sulfuric, hydrochloric acid, phosphoric acid, acetic acid. No. And some of the common compounds, that is the sodium sulfate, is used in the glass industry. And ferrous sulfate, it is used in the ink industry. No. How do you test this is the sulfuric acid? So, one of the tests, simple test, moist blue litmus paper turns into red color. Second of the test, NaCl react with sulfuric acid in presence of heat, HCl is formed. HCl is acidic in nature. HCl gas gives dense white fumes of ammonium chloride with a glass rod dipped in ammonium hydroxide or ammonia liquid or ammonia liquid. Now by this way, this chapter is already completed. Thank you students. Bye bye.